There we go, level 35 for Magnus. However, we're not per se here for leveling up. There's a Pokemon we need to find here. 2 in fact. Now let's look at my notes. There's actually also a Lickitung here, I can see. Almost read over you. Oh, it's even the one we find first. Wild Lickitung has appeared. Level 26, pretty high level for a wild Pokemon. So I think I can actually take you on with my regular set of Pokemon. Yeah, indeed. Don't have to fear killing him in one move. Especially now it raises defense, so I should be able to actually get you down pretty low. Yeah, that's perfect. I'm almost tempted to actually use an Ultra Ball on this high level Pokemon, but it's low on HP, so I think a Great Ball should be enough. Let's not waste my valuable Ultra Ball here. We'll be able to buy them in large bulks in the next town. But for now, they're still pretty rare. Yeah, I knew it. I should have used an Ultra Ball. I'll just keep trying. Because of it being so high level, it's not going to be easy catching it with a Great Ball. I'm also not going to use my level ball on him, because I'm pretty sure that will only become worthy of using the moment the Pokemon levels above 30 or 40. So now a Great Ball should be enough. Yeah, second time's the charm. We caught ourselves a Lickitung. This time truly, because last time we traded for one. And now we've actually caught one in the wild. And therefore we can actually give it our normal name. Because last time it was traded, so I was not able to use my regular name. Which is actually Lindo. And Linda is a girl. That's obvious. Alright, Fairy. I'm going to be facing a grass type next. Now that I know we've caught the Lickitung already. The other Pokemon that I was looking for was indeed a grass type, like I said. And for him I don't want Magnus out. Because indeed, we can also find Tangela here. Interesting, right? Fairy, you should be able to weaken this guy without fainting him accidentally. Use Cut. Yeah, good enough. Although it does not matter, because it ran away. Yeah, I almost forgot about that, but Tangela have a big tendency to run away. They are fleeing Pokemon, like they are called. Something you don't see a whole lot. Oh, I got lucky. Next one's immediately Tangela again. You don't see a lot of Pokemon in this game that actually flee a lot, at least not in the regular set. It's not a surprise that legendaries do flee a lot, but with regular Pokemon you don't really see it a whole lot. But Tangela is indeed one of them. Yeah, this time he's going to stay around. I do need to make sure I get him in one try, because otherwise he will actually get another chance to flee, which he probably will. Yeah, there we go. Tangela was caught. Another repeat Pokemon from Pokemon Red, obviously. And therefore we're going to skip out on the Pokédex. We're going to name you Tanner. I see you're a boy, so there we go. Tanner the Second. And my notes are clean. That means we are done here. It's time to make our way towards the last couple of trainers before the Ice Path. The next dungeon, required dungeon, because it is en route towards Blackthorn City. Still a couple of trainers left, right over here. Oh, correction, there's only one trainer left. Let's go face him. Do you know about the legendary bird Pokemon? Hey, stop jumping the gun. We're getting to that. Pretty soon even, but yeah, remember the legendary birds from Pokemon Red, Blue and Yellow? I can already say, those three are not in this game. However, there are other legendary bird Pokemon in this game. In fact, one of them is on the title screen and on the box art of this game. The other one on the box art of Pokemon Gold, so it's not that big of a surprise. But those are indeed Pokemon we can catch. And that's something we'll be working on pretty soon. In fact, we already have all the tools in order to work with that side quest. So I'll be taking care of that right before the gym. But okay, during that story I was able to beat this bird trainer pretty easily. Fairy gained a couple of experience points. This bird keeper was not noteworthy. However, he was the final guard before this mini dungeon over here. Route 44 goes inside. Ice path ahead. And I can remember this place being pretty annoying. So let's try to get through here quickly. First things first. New area means new Pokemon to catch. There's a couple of very interesting ones in here. In fact, one of them I'm actually going to catch for my A-team. And it's not you. Delibird is actually the next bird Pokemon we find in this game. Can also be pretty interesting. Also has a unique moveset. Yeah, as you can see, it uses Present. A move exclusive to Delibird. And that can hurt quite a bit. Let's use a fastball on you. Because I know you're known for being a very fast Pokemon. You are an optimal candidate for that. And there we go, that was Delibird. And this is a Gen 2 Pokemon, and therefore returning to the Pokédex. Delibird is apparently a delivery Pokemon. It nests at the edge of sharp cliffs. It spends all day carrying food to its awaiting chicks. How nice. It even starts delivering stuff in Pokemon Stadium 2 in Delibird Delivery. Need to check my notes for this one. Dali. How did I ever think of that one? I can't remember. But apparently I did. That was the first Pokemon we can find in here. Let's in the meantime also continue in the dungeon. We'll hopefully find the rest along the way. Especially the one I'm after. The next new Pokemon that we're going to use in our A-team. Because of the reason that the Pokemon in question is very, very valuable in the Blackthorn gym. More on that the moment we find out what kind of type we're going to have to deal with there. Oh yeah, this part. Ice sliding puzzle. Something like this does not belong in a Pokemon game. This should be in Zelda. This can be quite annoying. Yeah, I think I got it. And then, done. Nice one. Wasn't as bad as I remembered. Oh, we're going to get another encounter. And it's another Delibird. I'm not interested. Might level up Fairy, but otherwise I don't care. Ice Punch, you're a bird, so you're not going to like it. Not sure what you're doing in an ice place if you're a bird, but still. Level 35 for Fairy, indeed. Let's move on. Ooh, there's an item there. Let's go back, because I don't want to skip out on this one. It's a very important hidden machine, in fact. Oh yeah, this one is easy. Works like this. Bam. This is the hidden machine for Waterfall. Required in order to get certain items in this game. Not per se to beat it, but if you're going for 100%, you're going to want to bring this along. No. It's indeed a new Pokemon, so I am going to catch it, of course. But this is not the one I was after. Swinub. Something we faced earlier. Ice-type Pokemon. We even faced its evolution already, so nothing new for us. And I don't have to care about using weak moves, because you used Endure, so you're going to survive this hit no matter what. That's the plus side of Endure. It guarantees me that you're going to stay alive no matter what I use. Let's use a level ball on you, because otherwise I'm not going to use it anyway. Need to use all of these special Pokeballs at some point. Alright, next new Pokemon, Swinub. A pig Pokemon. If it smells something enticing, it dashes headlong off to find the source of the aroma. And that is one good nose then. Piloswine is your final evolution. Based on that, I have the simple name Phil. Not very original. But I don't care. It's not the Pokemon I'm going to use anyway, like I said. I'm after the other ice type we find in here. But so far, it hasn't shown up yet. It's also the rarest Pokemon to find here, so I'm not surprised. Oh, in this room it looks like we're going to have to deal with throwing rocks to the bottom floor. Yeah, that speaks for itself. How do I get started here? Let's go to this one first. In the meantime, get another encounter. And finds the Pokemon I was looking for. This is the one I wanted to find. Jynx appears here in this cave. And as you may know, I'm currently not using an Ice or Psychic type. And I do want to use that at this point in the game. Would have been nice if my Eevee evolved into a Psychic type. But so far he hasn't. And therefore, getting Jynx as a Psychic type is also a very good bet. And the fact that she's also an Ice type helps in the Blackthorn gym. All the reason to bring this girl along. And also actually start using her in your team. I think the weakening has worked enough. I'm going to use a Great Ball on you. Let's see if we can get ourselves the next member of our A-team. Not quite yet. Oh, Powder Snow. That's the Ice-type move she comes equipped with. It's going to kill Fairy in a moment, so let's get him out of here quickly. You're full health, Andros. Or close to full health. Let's go paralyze you first. You're going to get way too annoying otherwise. Oh, Andros is asleep. Does not matter. He's already done his status ailment. Time for a Great Ball. And success. Jynx was caught. Just like with Lickitung, in the previous game we traded for her, but now we actually find her in the wild. But we do already know what she is. We got one in Pokemon Red as well. However, now we're actually going to name her the way I want to name her. The female name I have for Jynx is Jill. Get used to that name. She's going to appear in my team pretty soon. After some level grinding, of course. So in the meantime, we're going to continue in this dungeon. Use strength in order to move these boulders. Use this one too. We need to work around a little bit, as you can see. We'll find that one in a minute. Yeah, continue. Then we'll go here. Like this. Oh, wait. First like this. And then further up. And down it goes. The boulder fell through. And of course we're going to have to do that with all of them. Oh, let's also remember to switch my Pokemon. Joffrey. The only one at 34, so... Here's another one. This one should be easy. Remember to actually push this one right, because if you push it left, it'll be stuck. This way we can actually work with it. That's number 2. 2 more to go. Yeah, we'll find out why we're doing this in a minute. Oh, this one we need to push left, because otherwise it's going to be stuck, as you can see. Yeah. There we go. Number 3. And the 4th one is also already in position to fall through this one. 1 boulder through each of those holes. Now we're going to fall through ourselves and find out all of these rocks actually land on a sheet of ice, which we can then use in order to get items here. And of course also find the exit. Item in the top left is Max Potion. Top right is Ladder back up. Next up we're going to try to get to the middle. Like this. Also an item as you can see. And also where the exit is. This one is a full heal. And that should be everything in here. So let's continue. Oh, here we have a Rock Smash block. But I currently don't have muscle in my team. However, that does not matter, because we can actually walk around and still get there. Never Melt Ice. Very powerful hold item, which can actually power up ice-type moves. Might be nice for Jill in a moment. She's actually strong enough to get in my team. Oh yeah, this one. If I remember correctly, this one is the most complicated of all the ice puzzles in here. Might become tricky. Not per se to find the exit, but I do want that item over there. That might actually be more of a problem. The trick is to jump towards the wall where the two pieces of rock actually stand out a little bit. We should be right over here. Yeah, like this, and then we can go right. And then finally get the technical machine for rest in our possession. Which is a move we know by this point, so does not need any explanation, I think. Next, we can move on to the final room. At least if I remember correctly, this is the final room. Might also be the second to last room. First we want to go to the bottom path, because there's an item. And this one is iron. Nice bit of candy. That can actually increase defense. I think I'll use it the moment I start doing some level grinding. For now, let's just solve the puzzle and get to the top pathway, like this. And here we find the ladder to the final room of this dungeon. We're almost out of here. No trainers, luckily. Making it pretty easy to get past here. Only a couple of wild encounters every once in a while. Final item in here is the PP up, which I'm going to save for a later Pokemon. Going to find a Pokemon later on that's going to have way too few PP with all of its moves. But anyway, then we actually reach the exit. The final part of Route 44 has been reached, and we can enter Blackthorn City. Wow, you came through the ice path? You must be a real hotshot trainer. Nah, I'm not that hot. The ice did not melt. Welcome to Blackthorn City. A quiet mountain retreat. Yeah, I can imagine it being quiet. It's really hard actually reaching this place. Dragonair's cute, but I don't have it. Do you have a female Dragonair? Want to trade it for my Rhydon? Interesting trade. Female Dragonair for a Rhydon. Don't mind me if I actually skip out on that one. But I can point out it is there, of course. Pokemon Center is located over here, and a mart right next to it. Very convenient. Let's go heal up first. And of course, start shifting things around in my A-team. Because don't forget, we actually found ourselves a new Pokemon, which we're going to use. Because Eevee actually refuses to evolve. I know it's my own fault, I should be actually working with its happiness a bit more. But for now, I actually require an ice type a bit more. So Jynx, or Jill, is entering the A-team for now. A bit under-leveled, so a bit of level grinding is going to be necessary. But that is actually also something we can easily take care of. The ice path, as you may have seen, does have high-level Pokemon in it, so leveling up there is pretty easy. And also the nearby Route 45 can be easily used for level grinding. So getting a lot of levels this late in the game is not per se hard to do. She comes at level 22. At least the one I caught. Let's go see what her moves are. That's something I'm a little bit more interested in. Lovely Kiss, that's a nice one. Can put Pokemon to sleep. And Powder Snow as an ice type move. Not per se a psychic type move yet. But I think I can learn one the moment I start leveling up. First we're going to explore this place a bit more. Get ourselves some more Pokeballs at the mart. And like I promised, at this place we can actually start buying Ultra Balls in the shops. So no longer having to worry about Pokemon escaping from their balls if you're trying to catch them. Only legendaries will be able to escape these babies. The rest of the items is not That's noteworthy. Okay. This should be enough. Let's go see what we can find here in Blackthorn City before moving on to the gym.